Hello and welcome to this bite-sized webinar from Pearson. In this session, we are looking at You Are the ESOL Assessor, and we're focusing on entry to writing, and in particular, a note. My name is Chris Briggs, and I'm the Product Manager for Post 16 English, Maths and Digital Skills here at Pearson. So here we can see the question the learner has been asked to complete. They need to invite their friend to meet them in town. So they're going to be writing a note and telling the friend what they could do together. What's important, they need to use at least 3 sentences, at least one adjective, and capital and lowercase letters correctly in there. We can see now on the right-hand side the mark scheme, and we can see there are marks for the correct format for a note to a friend, the correct use of sentences and grammar, and they're allowed to 2 grammatical errors. They need to use at least one appropriate adjective. They need to use correct punctuation and capitalization as boundary markers for the 3 sentences. And they need to use upper and lower case letters correctly in the 3 sentences and then be able to spell words correctly. We do allow 2 spelling errors here. Now, 2 things to consider before we look at this note is if the candidate does more than 2 sentences or more than 3 sentences, sorry, we are still marking that. So the more sentences they write, potentially the more instances for mistakes they have. And in terms of spelling as well, we do have to understand that if a learner is using a word, it is implied that they should know how to spell it as well. So having a look here, we can see it does seem to follow the conventions for a note. We've got an introductory hello, and they signed their name at the bottom in there. So that seems to be fine. They've got their 3 sentences in there as well. In terms of the appropriate adjective, they do use the word well in there, so that is good. And then in terms of spelling as well, if we look, we can see a few spelling errors in there. So hello is in there, not correct. Together is incorrect down at the bottom, and let me know is incorrect. Unfortunately, they've missed the K off there. So let's just reiterate what we've gone through. The learner has used the correct format for a note and has used more than enough sentences. The learner has used correct grammar and punctuation in their sentences, as well as the correct upper and lowercase letters. They've used an appropriate adjective. They would, however, lose a mark for spelling as they've misspelled 3 words in their response. And again, the general guide is if a learner uses a word, they should be able to spell it regardless of their level. So in this situation, the learner would have achieved 5 out of 6 marks. I'd just like to say thank you for watching this video today, and we hope that you have a lovely day. Thank you very much.